having fun every day. Every day I'm having fun.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to On the Couch. I'm Tony Travis. This is just our second show. And to get some feedback, we screened the first episode for friends and family and the crew. Actually, there is no crew. However, we think it went well, and we have some comment cards, and I have them right here. Whole bunch. So I'm going to read a few. I'm sure they're, well, what are people going to say? It's great. It was great. It was really great. Bravo. Okay. Tony, as a friend, I'm urging you to refrain from comedy. That's funny. That's a good friend of mine. Okay. Next. I just watched the first show and was tempted to take lithium or cyanide. Well, that's ridiculous because you'd probably need a prescription. Certainly for cyanide. Oh, they spelled lithium wrong. No E. Anyway, we'll get rid of that one. Next one. Tony, leave comedy to someone else. Stick to your talents, whatever they may be. Who is this? I don't. It's not a friend of mine. No. It's my sister. But anyway, I think that one was positive, somewhat positive. We'll do one more. Where on God's earth will this show be appearing? The Dimension Network? From the producer. I think we're done. That was constructive.
Brence Platner might just test whether or not you believe what you see. Brence Platner will be talking about the magic of magic.
Our next guest is one of the brightest new young magicians out there. Please welcome Brence Platner. Oh, there he is. Hi, Brence. How are you?
Hello.
Hey, look, Brence has a friend. Who's that?
I'm here with Phineas.
Phineas. Oh, how cute. How old is Phineas?
Phineas is 10.
So, no kidding. So is Taylor. You're a 10-year-old, little 10-year-old. And Brence, I have to ask you, are you a teenager? You must be like
I am 18.
18. No kidding. You don't look a day over 16. That's fantastic. You sometimes use a wand.
Yes.
So that's kind of very pretty old school. They used wands. Magicians used wands in the old days. It's very Harry Potter.
Would someone like to inspect the magic wand? Anyone raise a hand? It's used by ancient Egyptians. It is one of, if not the oldest magic tricks in the book. And what ancient magicians would do is they would use sleight of hand to pilfer food from their wealthy emperors. Right? How many balls are underneath this cup? 0? So I would think 0 as well. Some might have said 1. If they had said 1, they would have been correct, but it would have been an orange, right? Right, that's 1 orange, right? Not 1 orange, but 2, not 2, but 3, not 3, but 4. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's the oldest trick in magic.
You probably heard that recently the great Roy Horn.
By magic and more.
I'm just wondering, is there a shot that you're going to hook up with Siegfried? You were talking to a group of people and kids and people in South Africa.
Last year, I traveled to South Africa to learn about their society, teach basketball, and perform magic. It was fascinating. At each school that I performed, I had to explain that I was doing tricks, not actual magic, because they held a strong belief in the powers of voodoo. I had to change the story for a different audience. Even with that statement before, I had an adult from the school, not one of the students, actually come up to me after the show and ask, wait, so I understand that they're tricks, but where did you learn the real magic from? The original story he had written in his mind ultimately stuck with him, causing him to think that I had real magic powers, which may or may not be true.
Brence, do you happen to have a deck of cards?
You heard that tune on the boat that boy was singing?
Is it okay to call it a trick or is it magic? It's magic.
I like to call it magic. When you're in South Africa, you have to call it a trick or else they do think it's real magic. But here we can call it magic.
I'm good with magic. Okay.
Perfect. All right, awesome. So Tony, I'm going to riffle like that and you can say stop wherever you'd like, okay?
Stop wherever you like.
Perfect. Okay. So look at your card and I will not see it, right?
I
So
got it. The audience can see that. Yes.
Audience can see it. Perfect.
Memory.
All right. We'll close up the deck now. Do you know how many cards there are in a deck, Tony? I'd like to ask.
In your deck,
yes.
I would say probably 62 cards.
62 cards instead of 52 cards.
Normally, there's about 52, right?
I want to make sure you see the card. That is not your card, correct? It's not on top, right?
I almost forgotten the card, but that's not it. If I see it, I'll recognize it.
Perfect. And it's not on the bottom. I just want to make sure that you see I have no control over the card, okay? Because as a magician, I like to talk and use my mouth to misdirect you while I'm doing quick things with my hands, right? So if I use my mouth here, maybe if I...
Are you eating the cards? Have you had lunch?
Was that it?
No, I don't believe it. No. But how was it? How did it taste?
Well, hold on. I got something in my mouth here that was folded up. And it's the 8 of clubs. Was that your card?
It is. But mine didn't have mustard on it, the one I was looking at. Okay. Why don't you say goodbye to us? Say goodnight, goodbye in Chinese.
再见, 晚上好, 晚上见.
Thank you so much for being with us here on the couch. Okay, and now for my favorite part of the show, Happy Hour on the Couch. We want to thank our sponsor, The Vice. The Vice is for days meant to be dreamt, life to be lived, and work to be enjoyed. Salute. Well, that's our show. Magic. That's crazy, right? Wingardium Leviosa. It works. Magic. Well, anyway, on our next show, we're going to introduce an exciting new segment. If couches could talk. Imagine. What was that? I just announced it. You're welcome. Anyway, magic. Shazam.